All right, Glams, back here with another video. This video demonstrates how I do my hot oil treatment and pre-poo on my natural hair. I start off with old hair. My hair is not been previously washed. This is old hair, so I'm just sectioning my hair in twists like I always do because it helps me work better in the sections. And I just take the hot oil mixture, which is a mixture of coconut oil, avocado oil, castor oil, and coconut oil. And I mix all those oils together in my applicator bottle, and I'm just applying the oil down the hair shaft. And as I'm going down the hair shaft, I'm just getting out any shed hair. And this helps tremendously when you wash your hair to prevent more tangling and matting of the hair, because natural hair will tangle, natural hair will mat, but this is a good pre-poo as well as a treatment that I like to use on my hair. Now the oils is not very hot. You can heat the oil in the microwave, or you can do what I do. I just take the oil straight out of the bottle and just apply it all the way through my hair. Then I'll take a plastic cap and put over and just let it set for an hour or so and let the natural heat hit the hair. Now, one of the benefits of a hot oil treatment is that it helps prevent breakage. So if you have some breakage, this is a great remedy and inexpensive way to help alleviate some of that. It's just also a good way to relieve the hair from all the stress and tension that you may expose it through with styling, updos. So this is a good way to give your scalp as well as your strands the definite TLC that it needs. Now, as I'm going through, my hair is dry, so you want to definitely be careful when you're working with dry hair, because you don't want to cause stress on the tresses and cause them to snap and break. Now, I'm just going down the hair shaft and just applying the oil through section by section, and as you all see, the shed hair is just coming right out. It's melting like butter, and all those shed strands are coming out, which helps out tremendously when you go in the shower to wash. Another added benefit of the hot oil treatment, it also adds that shine and brings back life to any dull hair. So just apply that oil, let it set for about 30 minutes to an hour. When you wash your hair, you will definitely see a difference with life and shine brought back to the hair. Now, it is a tedious process. I am going slow motion in this frame right here. This is live time right here, but I'm going to speed it up. The total time of this took me about 15 to 20 minutes to do, and it's much easier when you go through section by section. And I'm just applying the oil in an applicator bottle, which is a must for it to go on easily. You don't want to have the oils, all mixed together in a bowl and you're dipping your hands in. You need an applicator bottle to make the application so much easier to flow through. And I'm just going through all over my hair, just applying the oil all over my hair. Wherever I see I need to put the oil, that's where I'm putting it at. And I'm loving this. It's bringing out all that shed hair that my hair has possessed since I wore the style. And this is 2-week-old hair. I've washed my hair every no more than 2.5 weeks. So this is going on 2.5-week-old hair, and I'm just starting over from scratch. But this is a hot oil pre-poo that I love to do, and it's actually very relaxing. I get kind of sleepy while I'm doing this because it's like me pampering myself while I'm doing this. And look at the length of my hair. I credit that to my hair grease. That is excellent length retention. And on this side of my hair where I'm twisting, this is actually the moisture, as you all see, is still in my hair. It's not dry, but this hot oil treatment helps take out also some of that product buildup that became possessed on the hair. And also, while you're doing this, G.L.A.M.s, you don't want to have on your best clothing. And I say that because you don't want the oil to drip on any good clothing. So I recommend that you have like an old t-shirt, an old like smock, something that you don't mind getting oil on, because it will drip and you don't want it to drip on any of your good clothing. And packing a lot of patience is key, but this oil, as you all see, I'm able to go through and just get out all that tangled and shed hair. It's just coming out very effortlessly. and very smooth, and that's what you want. You want the oil to glide down those strands and remove all that shed hair. So this is actually a good way to detangle on dry hair. Your hair doesn't necessarily always have to be wet, even though that's the best method to detangle. You can also use oil to get out some of those tangles and shed hair as well. And I'm just speeding it up now, and I'm just going through strand by strand. Again, working in sections is key. Applying that oil down the shaft, and I am getting some of it on my skirt, but it's an old skirt, so that's why I recommend that you have an old garment, so if something were to get on it, you're not messing up your good clothes. And I'm just going through, just working the oil in through all of my hair. The back part of my hair, my section, the part of that section of my hair was already done, so I'm just showing the front part for demonstration purposes. I recommend that you do this at least once, twice a month, depending on the need for your hair. You have to know what your hair needs. I do this sometimes once a month, sometimes twice, depending on what my hair needs at that particular time. But I'm loving this G.L.A.M.s, and I'm crediting this to the hair grease. My hair has retained so much length. It has gotten so much thicker with the grease that I have been putting on my scalp. So I encourage you to check out my previous videos with the SOFTEE hair greases, the Blue Magic hair greases, and my most recent one, the African's Best Maximum Super Sure Grow. And I have a little knot right here in this section, but I want to demonstrate how with this hot oil the knot was able to come out. I apply a little bit of oil on the knot right there, work it in, and voila, the hair is becoming untangled and the knot is being diminished. And again, you definitely want to use your fingers during this method because you don't want to pull out excess hair or not being patient. With a comb, you can't feel, the stress that you may be putting on your tresses versus you using your hand. And I'm just going through, applying it over my scalp, massaging it all in and working it all in. That's key, and that helps get out all that shed hair and helps evenly distribute the oil throughout the hair. So just working it all through, and I recommend that you use your choice of oils. There's almond oil that's also out there that I've heard, I've read some reviews on about hot oil treatment, but I love the castor oil. The castor oil is excellent if you want to also try to grow your hair as well. That's also an excellent remedy as you're going in, working it through these strands and going through and doing like a little scalp massage. Those oils will help stimulate the growth by rubbing the castor oil on the scalp. The olive oil and the coconut oils is great for moisture, so that's why I mix those in. And the avocado oil is an oil that is great for detangling. And applying all those oils and mixing them all together, I have the perfect mixture for an excellent hot oil treatment. And just going again, working it through. The drawback to this is it is kind of slimy because you are working with oils, but once you get finished with the oil, you can apply the oil to your elbows, to your knees, any of those dry areas that you may have on your body. You can just take that excess oil from your hands and put it there. And I'm just going through, just working it all in, so when I go in the shower to wash my hair, it won't be hard and my hair won't get matted because I've taken the time to pre-poo before getting into the shower. So this method is a tried and true, inexpensive method. You may have some of these oils in your cabinet. If you don't have all these oils in your cabinet, just use what you have. I'm quite sure a lot of you all have olive oil and coconut oil. You can take those two oils, mix them in an applicator bottle. I recommend an applicator bottle because it just makes it so much easier to apply the product to the hair versus putting the oils in a bowl and just dipping your fingers in. I recommend an applicator bottle to make the process more smoother to go through. And I'm pretty much done just working it all through my hair, just getting out that shed hair, because this is 2-week-old hair and I have not really detangled the hair in the past 2 weeks. So I'm just getting out the shed hair and just going through, working it in down my scalp and my hair. Now I'm taking my plastic cap and I'm going to allow my natural heat. So I'm going to go get some house chores done for about 30 minutes to an hour. You can leave it on. I recommend leaving it on up to an hour, 30 minutes at the minimum, and you can let those natural heats from your body do the work. Okay, G.L.A.M.s, I'm signing off. Be blessed and be glamorous.